Welcome to a new fragrance review. Today I'm going to tell you my top 5 fragrance that gives confidence. So before I go with this video, I'm going to give you a little disclaimer, and it's that every people are different, everyone is different, so what will be my list will be different from other people. A good example is with soapy fragrance that have a strong smell of soap. For me, I don't know, doesn't give me confidence or anything, even though, like, for example, this one is super good, not fragrance that give confidence to me. Some people might be the opposite. Having a soapy fragrance make them feel like they are gonna smell great and freshly washed the whole day. Different people have different opinion, different sense of smell. So this list is gonna be more for me and more of a powerful kind of fragrance. Not powerful like with projection or anything, but just with the smell. Like old school fragrance, leather fragrance, stuff like that. And usually that's stuff that will fall out into that category of fragrance that gives me confidence. That said, there are some honorable mention I'm gonna say. The first one is, as you know, I never put my own fragrance in my top 5 because I think it's a bit pretentious to do so. But still, as an honorable mention, the one that's Traditionnel, and that's also as an aftershave. It smells great, gives me confidence. It smells more like patchouli and lavender. It's a bit more classic, but it's a great fragrance. And if you like old school fragrance, if you like patchouli, if you like lavender, that's a great fragrance. Also, if you like barbershop, it's a great fragrance. Other honorable mention I would put is Club de Nuit that I almost put in the list, even though I know a lot of people don't like it. They would bash against it. I think it's a great fragrance. It smells good, brings compliment, brings, I don't know how to say the opposite of compliments, but also that. And I would say it's still a good fragrance. Don't leave anyone indifferent, that's for sure. But I decided not to put it on the list. I was gonna, but I just decided that it wouldn't be good as a number 5, and I put something else instead. Another one that is not making the list, and I still want to talk about it, and it was not going to be put into the number 5, this one. It's just that it's really good and I want to talk about it. And it's Orchid Noir by Just Jack, which is a clone of Black Orchid. Personally, I think it's better than Black Orchid. I think it feels great. It feels amazing, this fragrance. It smells somehow really sweet. It's more of a clubbing fragrance in my opinion, and I'm more into business fragrance, but still, if I want to have something that smells sweet, that smells great, this is my go-to fragrance for that. And I still wanted to put it because there are no sweet clubbing or whatever kind of scent dating fragrance at all in that list. They're all business fragrance. So I wanted to at least have one that is a dating fragrance, even though Club de Nuit is considered dating fragrance. For me, it's still also a business fragrance, though it's versatile and you can wear it whenever you want. I could keep going with other honorable mention, but I'm just gonna go with those for now because I could just do a whole video of honorable mention. Also, when I have a fragrance that I don't feel good wearing, usually I don't keep those fragrances around. That's not like the first thing that comes to my mind in buying a fragrance, but still, I mean, if I feel bad wearing a fragrance, not gonna wear it. And if I have collection, one of the thing is, do I feel good wearing it? And I think it should be for you. Like, do you feel good wearing it? Do you feel confident? Do you feel bad? Do you feel weird when you're wearing it? That's the point that's really important. It might smell amazing. I have a good example for that. TABAC Original, I think it smells amazing, this fragrance, but I never wear it because it doesn't feel like me. And I think this is what you need to find with that kind of fragrance, is what feels like you. So let's go with my top 5 right now. So number 5 is Gray Flannel by Geoffrey Beene, and this fragrance smells a lot like galbanum. It is a divided fragrance. A lot of people don't like it. Funny enough, a lot of people say that it's extremely synthetic, and I think it's extremely natural for the price. I wouldn't say it's only natural stuff in it, but it smells like there's a lot of natural ingredients. I think it smells really good, really classy. It's a summer fragrance. Maybe more also spring also, but it's more like in this season, and it's also the only one that is especially made for the hotter seasons of the year in the list. I think it's a great fragrance, and dressed up with a sharp suit or just sport jacket, sport coat, I think it gives a lot of confidence. Number 4 is Bijan Men, and this fragrance, other than having a weird shape for the bottle, smells really nice. There's a lot of aldehyde, a lot of spice, a lot of oak moss. It's an 80s fragrance, but like the peak of the 80s fragrance. It's a strong, classic, powerful fragrance. In all the lists, that's the one that project the most. I mean, Wall will stop it, but that's pretty much it. I saw a lot of people saying that it's the kind of fragrance that Arnold Schwarzenegger and Sylvester Stallone were wearing, and I don't know if it's true, but I would assume that it is. And if you want to feel like Rambo or Terminator, feel awesome like that, it's a fragrance you want. Now, number 3 is still in the same area than the previous one, and it's Quorum by Antonio Puig. This fragrance is still oak moss and aldehyde, but there's a lot of pine. There's some tobacco also, some leather. It's really nice fragrance, old school. It brings me some memories from when I was a kid. Don't know if someone was wearing this fragrance or something similar. I don't know, but it brings memories. And for me, this fragrance smells like someone that knows what he wants and that's gonna get it. Number 2 is Cuir by Guerlain. And this fragrance, as you can imagine if you speak French, smells like leather. Also smells a lot like tobacco. I think it's a great winter, fall fragrance. It smells extremely good. If you like leather, you'll love it. If you like leather and you say like stuff like 1 million has leather in it, this actually has leather, not like those things like 1 million or like Ferrari leather essence. This one actually has a strong leather smell. So if you like leather, it's good. And this one also smells great, smells like power, smells. I saw someone comparing it to a saddle that is just left there in a barn that had tobacco drying there, and it smelled like that saddle. I don't totally agree with it, but I get the point, and I would say it just smells great, just smell masculine. I don't know more how to explain this one, but it's a great fragrance. Also, it's my favorite fragrance, and it's number 2 because the other one that's number 1 I think is just too much. So number 1 is Yatagan by Caron, and I feel it's a lot in my top 5 these days. I think it's been at least 3 top 5 in the last month that I put it inside of it, but it's just a great fragrance. I think I'm gonna put it in my top 5 also fragrance. It smells great, smells woody, animalic. Yatagan is actually a sword of some warrior. I don't know exactly where in the world, but I think somewhere in Middle East. And I would say it doesn't smell like a Middle East fragrance, but it does smell like you're gonna kick ass the whole day when you wear it. So hope you enjoyed the video. If it's the case, we'll like and share, and also in the comments tell me which fragrance does bring you a lot of confidence, because as I said in the beginning, it's all a matter of perspective. Everyone will have some different smell that make them feel confident. Everyone will have smell that they find good or bad, and we each have our own fragrance that makes us feel like we can take on anything. So write in the comment which is fragrance that give you most confidence. So thanks for watching, and see you soon.